Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, so there's been a massive energy shift. I feel within myself, it's like my light body. I've had a bit of a bizarre morning, adjusting to this energy. I just feel extremely high, like extremely high. Um, so we'll do a collective reading. I'm intrigued to find out what this energy is. I've got some cards on the table. All I can see is like you kind of think, how did these cards get on the table? I'm not sure what's been going on. But we have the Divine Feminine here, the Nine of Pentacles. I want to get to the bottom of it. We have the emotion cards, and all I can see is flirtatious. That's why I like to do a reading, because the channeling comes out then. And really, it's divine channeling. And then all I can see is song. But it's kind of, there's a card underneath that's twisted. And so I need to look at the song, and it's something to do with a dragon. So, and I've got another deck, sorry. The Five of Cups, which, well, if you don't know, it means emotional loss. Okay. Let's have a look at the song. Before I turn my phone off. Okay. Is it up loud? Let's listen to what's on. Okay, well, I'm just going to take what it says, and it says Get Here by Oleta Adams. Okay, emotional loss, song, a dragon, flirtatious, divine feminine, Oleta Adams. Let's check out the lyrics. Get Here. You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an aeroplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. You can reach me by a sailboat, climb a tree and swing rope to rope. Take a sled and slide down the slope into these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedy colt, cross the border in a blaze of hope. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. We'll repeat it. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. You can windsurf into my life, take me up on a carpet ride. You can make it in a big balloon, but you better make it soon. You can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. I don't care, I don't care. I need you right here, right now. I need you right here, right now, right by my side. Yeah, get here. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? So, should I tell you about my morning? Apart from me feeling extremely high and light. I actually done some research last night. Let me just back up these pages because it's the one before. I was researching this, and I put in what are the levels of ascension, but that wasn't the page I went to. Will you take me to? No. Okay. I believe it was this lady here. It was about the platforms. I'm sure it would have been on this page here. Okay. It was 12 stages because I'd kind of worked out, I thought I was at stage 9. If I actually put in, I'm sure there was 12 stages. It's only coming up with 7. Ah, here it is. Right. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is what I resonated with going through, and I feel like I've completed a phase and ascended. So phase 9, decoding geometrics is easier. Toning is absorbed at a cellular level, given that it no longer needs to penetrate or is blocked by psychological defences. Your awakening accelerates with the configuring of the 6-dimensional blueprint into a new template for your 5th-dimensional light body. And I said it in the premiere yesterday in the chat. I felt like we've cleared through the 5D, so this makes complete sense to me. Okay, all to do with my light body. Your physical body may change shape as shifts occur within your energy fields. You feel interconnected to all beings everywhere. The opinions of others no longer concern you. You feel free. Phase 9 brings a greater descension of the light body into the physical form. This phase compels you to reevaluate again as you let go into living as a free spirit, incarnate on earth, and as a divine instrument serving the highest good of all. This is the phase when the extent to which you are aligned with Source, and they've capitalised Source consciousness defines your life and determines your income, your relationships, everything. Disillusion of the 3rd-dimensional self occurs. This is a phase where the overriding experience of life is one of freedom from the emotions and lower mind, and instead one is consistently centred in deep peace and radiant joy. You disconnect from the consensus reality. The choices you make can seem perplexing to others. At this advanced soul level, you have earned the mode of consciousness that is of the non-conformist. Your life reflects this through a series of unusual occurrences and extraordinary opportunities, which you are able to respond to given your non-conformist status that is effectively a karma-free pass in the world. From the 7th, 8th and 9th levels, your inner light is visibly radiating. You feel deeply grounded, connected, centred, and filled with purpose. You are continually connected to and operate from Source consciousness. Your intention remains for the highest good, an outcome for everyone, although due to their own inner triggers and issues, others may not always understand your motivations. The 9th phase is where you embody the I am. The 7th, 8th and 9th phases unify all energy fields and physical, non-physical energy centres to more fully connect you to the ultimate state of I am. And that resonated with me. I will, Nicola, I'll spell it for you because it's like Christ with an I on the end, okay? And the Nicola spelled a bit differently. NICOLYACHRISTI. And just trying to find it's called the 12 Phases of Ascension by Nicola Christi. Okay, so very interesting. I'm feeling very much in that energy. So what happened that was a bit bizarre was I took the rubbish to, we have to kind of walk. It's 13:14, by the way. Yeah, those kiddies playing outside. It says it's 13:13 over there. We'll take that then. So I took the rubbish over to the bins, and there's general rubbish, and then there's recycling rubbish. So I done the general rubbish, then I put the recycling in, and I realised I tipped a bag of normal rubbish into the recycling bin. So I kind of had to wheel the bin over to my other bin, which was the other side of this. It's like a just a brick building that just has a door that's open, just an archway. It's not an arch, it's a square way. And we just have our bins in there. And I went over today and they put 2 white gates on them, doors, wooden doors, gates, with a little latch. So that was different over there today. And so I pulled the bin over so I wouldn't try and carry like normal rubbish from the recycling, put it into the normal rubbish bin, general rubbish. And I realised it was okay because it was all recycling anyway. So I had to put the bin back. And then as I was walking back like into the house, I passed my car. And it was like, okay, we're going for a drive. I don't know where, I had my slippers on and everything. So I got in and I went, am I really going for a drive? And it was like, yeah, going for a drive. So I picked up my car key, told myself, okay, am I going in my slippers? It was like, no, you're not going in your slippers, you're going in your shoes. So I put my shoes on, left the back gate open, jumped in the car, done a trip round the block, come back in, and then sat here quite in a daze. And here we are. I thought, well, I've got to get the reading out. It's 13:16. It's not going to be good morning for you guys. It's going to be good afternoon. So, good afternoon. Welcome to this new energy. Let's see where it's going to take us. I just feel like I'm going to pull some cards. We'll use all of these. So everything just feels really light. Another thing I've noticed is a lowering of the voice. Jamie's noticed that as well. My daughter's divine masculine. He's noticed that he's very much in his divine feminine energy a lot of the time. And he's found that his tone's dropped. He feels very peaceful, sending love and peace when he comes across aggression, maybe where otherwise he would have responded differently. So there's this kind of lowering of the tone. Like I don't really need the light on today. It's like that would be too bright for my eyes. Am I using any more of these? 3 more, okay, 4 more. I'm a little cold. I felt my body vibrate. I sat here earlier and I could actually feel my whole body vibrating. And that's when it's kind of, oh, this is definitely energy. Okay. I feel it when I'm laying down, meditating, but not normally during the day. Okay. So happy Monday. We should have a look and see what the cards want to say. Apparently I'm like clarifying these. It's all undercover at the minute. I actually feel like I've really quietened down. It's like it's the complete opposite to who I used to be. It's very much a hermit. Like just going out in the car, it's like I can't really remember the last time I went out in the car. And all I done was a drive and it was just me in my car and there was a song playing, but I felt like the song was talking to the car, so I'm not sure. And we had obviously Alita Adams because we've got song here. So we'll put it all together. There's no better time to record it than when it's happening. So it's like I wasn't really that bothered about doing a reading. It was like, no, that's what I do. I am intrigued to see what the cards want to say regarding this energy that I'm feeling. We don't really know what they're going to say, do we? Not really. It's always a bit of a shocker. What are we doing with these? I feel like we're getting like our own little 7 decks here. Is this going to tell us, oh, I feel like we're going to have a look at, we're going to predict every day. Let's do a weekly forecast. That'd be fun. It'd be fun to go back and have a look at on Monday, like next Monday. Or it's about keeping track of the energy. So it's like I realised this with the Autumn Ascension reading I done, Divine Feminines. Do check it out. It's called, it's under a Sunday service, and I believe I've named it your Autumn Ascension reading. Divine Masculines, yours is called Sunday Sermon, I believe. It don't mention, it's a different reading. It doesn't mention the Ascension in the title, but it's on the same day as the Divine Feminines. And interesting, it was last week. I was re-watching them because we're kind of halfway through autumn, you can say. And I thought, I wonder what that reading actually said. So I didn't complete it all. No, I did. The Divine Feminine one I did. And I just wondered if you actually go back and have a look at them, you'll see that they might ring a bit more true now than at the time. Okay. It's like, you're going through something at the time, but you're not really aware of what it is. So it's a bit of a recap. Let's do that then. Monday, we're going to do it like this. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These are emotions here. Friday. What's going on with Saturday? Saturday, Sunday. Saturday and Sunday's coming from a different angle, I felt like my hand. Felt like it would, well, I don't, because I'm not left-handed writer. But sometimes it can just look at a funny angle, can't it? People who are left-handed. My Emily doesn't look odd though. And she's a left-handed child for writing. Okay. Let's get a random card and then we can read these. What's so random about Monday? And Tuesday? How about Wednesday? 2 things happen on Wednesday? How about Thursday? 3. Friday? What's the deal with Saturday and Sunday? It's like you don't really know yet. It depends what's going to happen during the week. It's like they just don't want to give me a card. Okay, there's 2 now. And that one. Oh, I haven't used the Channel of Love card. Okay, I'm used to being tickled and like paying attention. I know when we're going to use these as we uncover. Okay, this is a bit different. What's all this about? Do we even look at the bottom of the deck yet? What do you reckon? Where are you going away? So I was pushing that deck further and further away. Okay, Star. Something about Wednesday as well, because there's 2 green love hearts and one of them is glittery, the world. This is like being shown to the world. So I'm not going to peek and see, but there's 2. Okay, this one here is not glittery. This one is glittery. You might not be able to see it, but it does have... There it is. Did you see it? If you look carefully. What's up, Jasp? Yeah, you want to be a star? Come on in. So, Wednesday. That's stardom. Now we have a masculine who has 2 white horses. It's like, he'll be coming round the mountain when he comes. You right there? You felt like you were like going to be sick. He'll be coming round the mountain when he comes. He'll be riding not 6 white horses, 2 white horses. Definitely masculine energy here. Look at him. He feels victorious. He's like thrown down his victory wreath as well, so which is really nice. Like, I don't feel it's in a negative way. He's like, I don't really need that. I'm the king. He knows his worth. So that's the masculine energy. Putting on a show there. Very nice, very confident. Look how confident he is. Might still be feeling a little bit embarrassed. Look, it's like, seriously. Let's have a look then. Oh, they want me to have a look at this. Random. Oracle. Yeah, let's have a look at the Oracle. Emotion? See how you're feeling. Exhausted. But it's in reverse. Okay. Get on with it, Lucy. Oh, okay, relaxed. In reverse. Agitated with me. Listen, we'll have a look. You have to go with the slow flow. Because it's really nice. There is no... just going to go with the flow. Okay. Let's have a look at Monday. What's going on Monday? Lover. Thoughtful. Of all these emotion cards in reverse. Thoughtful. Okay. So, Monday, you have a masculine energy here that looks like he's yearning. He's missing. He feels like he's missing something. Well, we have the High Priestess, the Divine Feminine. And it's like those words in the song. Okay, you can get to me like on a carpet, magic carpet, I want to say, or through your mind. Thoughtful in reverse. I know it's penciled in, but hey. And then we have Lover. When the thoughtful come out in reverse, I wonder whether or not the Divine Masculine, you know, thoughtful in reverse. It's like he wants to be thoughtful, because I've kind of swapped them around. Okay, Monday, thoughtful. Let's get a Channel of Love card. I feel like it's a distraction. So, like the Divine Masculine, it's like he doesn't want to have thoughts of you, but he can't really help it. I'm thinking of you and the things you do to me. That makes me love you. Now I'm living in ecstasy. The blending. So, feels like you're definitely yearning, craving for each other. That song was like saying to the Divine Masculine, I don't care how you get here if you can. And it looks like the Divine Masculine, it's, with the thoughtfulness obviously being in reverse as well, could relate to the yin yang with the blending. It's the masculine and feminine energy here. Sharing thoughts. It's definitely a lover. Feel like that's the Divine Masculine. I love her. Lover. L over. That also come out, the over, or I could see when I was holding it up was over. And it's like, I feel like that's a surrender to love. It's over. It's like, I surrender. I love her. That's Monday. Do you want a little poem to go with it? We can do that. We could do a journey of love for each day as well. Listen to little boy Vaser out there in his wandering car. He loves her, Jasper. And she's saying, I don't care how you get here, just get here, like right now. Like that. And my hair keeps like catching on to you. Is it an issue or are we good? Let's see what the journey of love would like to say about the lover. Sacred convergence. I believe we keep having this card come up. Okay, let's read it. There is a coming together happening within your body and soul, a unification of all that is within you. This is akin to travelling to a strange land. There's all sorts of new sensations, not all welcome at first. So I felt like that was kind of like, I don't want to think about it, but I love her. Not all welcome at first begin to make themselves known to you. If you are experiencing discomfort within your own body, or uncertainty and a sense of expansion to include more of life in your thoughts and feelings, then you are conscious of this sacred convergence. It's like two worlds or more colliding. If you are sensitive, you will feel it happening as an important event without necessarily having a physical situation to attribute the experience to or upon which to hang an explanation. You may also be encountering this in a very physical sense by finding yourself in situations which you previously would have avoided. You may be meeting people and thrown into relationship with them, apparently more by circumstance than by your unconscious choosing. This is a meeting of you with your shadow and something to rejoice in, even if it is uncomfortable at times. I feel that shadow and light aspect is the masculine, feminine, the actual yin yang, becomes very uncomfortable at times. So you may be meeting people and thrown into relationship with them, apparently more by circumstance than by your own conscious choosing. This is a meeting of you with your shadow and something to rejoice in, even if it is uncomfortable at times. Be gentle and loving with, He's gone for a drink and I've got the hiccups. I felt like you're either going to be feeling the peacefulness or that slight resistance, like an agitation, an itch. Be gentle and loving with yourself and kindly seek to find the beauty in what you are learning about yourself in your interactions and experiences. You are a vast soul, seeking to know yourself rather than judge others. Remember your divine perfection as you are thrilled and challenged in this time of great growth. So I feel one of you could be thrilled and the other one could be feeling challenged. You are guided to be curious as though travelling to a foreign land and remaining open to experiencing its treasures. This oracle holds a message for you. A deeper part of yourself is calling you forward. Any discontent, struggle, anxiety or fear is a subconscious recognition of this. Don't worry, you are a unique plant in the divine garden. You don't have to know what plant you are in order to grow. You just need to live each day and the growth happens naturally. Then you can see over time the beauty of your true nature revealing itself to you. It will be a revelation to be relished. So Monday's poem. From the white foam, I feel like I'm frothing at the mouth. Seriously, I felt thirsty. And Jasper was drinking. From the white foam on a surface of blue to the mystery beneath the waves. Wherever your travels may lead, may the artist's touch inspire us to explore the ocean realm and celebrate the beauty as land gives way to water and water to the unknown. Let's have a look at Tuesday's energy then. So, okay, otherwise I'm going to be here all day. Tuesday, what's going on? Conflict. Hopeful in reverse. I'm going to have to keep them like that. Love, unconditional love and the connection. So, Tuesday we have the connection. One's looking really joyous and the other one's looking a bit like they don't want to show their face. So Tuesday, someone's kind of losing hope a little bit. It's like, you know, you're so nearly there, the finish line. And I feel it's the divine feminine here. It's like, now it's a good energy and the masculine's like, I'm not feeling it. I'm scared. He's scared because there's a big cup of love here and a little tiny baby. And he's like poking his head out with it. It's Cupid here. So the fear of love comes in again, unconditional love. This love is so strong that if it was to be lost again, it would be just devastating, life destroying. A big chance. It's like to actually have your hands back on it and then to lose it again. You're not going to lose it. So there's this bit of a loser aspect to Tuesday. Hopefuls in reverse. And then we have conflict. So, should we have a look and see what the journey of love says about Tuesday? So near the finish line. Hang on in there, baby. Hang on in there, darling. Devotion to the small. Page 32. There's a feminine on here bending over, planting. She can't be planting a seed because there's already a flower there. So let's have a look. Devotion to the small. She bows on my heart. It's like really, really, really beating like really fast. Okay, that calmed down just as quick. She bows. She honours growth. She sees that within the smallest flower, there is the teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognises that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, that in honouring nature, in taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom, alive in men and women with open hearts. Well, something just happened to my heart. And I believe that yesterday's reading, it spoke about going outdoors. Okay, would he been out? It's quite fresh out there. Okay, but felt very connected. So I feel like this is definitely happening on the divine feminine side. Well, it is, even if like the masculines, it's when the masculines are in their feminine energy, they'll be feeling this. Okay. So she recognises that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, that in honouring nature and taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom alive in men and women with open hearts. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you, excuse me, that you may recognise but not think is so important, yet she tells you now that it is very significant. Soon you will see that what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you into fullness that you can only dream of. Enjoy. The message of this oracle for Tuesday, we're getting on to Wednesday next, like stardom, superstardom. The message of this oracle for you is that your blossoming is occurring now, and the Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do, in service to the evolution of this planet. She is helping you now. Trust her. Okay. So I'm feeling it could be the conflict here that you might pick up from your masculine's energy. You need to trust the Divine Mother here. Okay. Here's the poem. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought in the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. God Speaks is next, 33. Just like that kind of heartbeat that comes quickly. Pay attention if that happens. Oh, we got to get a Channel of Love card, sorry. I've got one shoe on and one shoe off. I'm not sure what that's about. Secret agent. Okay. So not quite out in the open, feeling a little bit scared, really. But lacking hope and faith. Conflict. It's a conflict here about the connection and love. And what to do about it. Secret agent. So, stalker energy, really. It's not, it's just, it feels like the Divine Masculine wants to, he's got to feel his way around a bit. Okay. The energy's a bit conflicting, a bit scary. Secret agent. Okay. It's a bit nippy. Let's have a look at Wednesday. Marriage. Brother. That one wanted to slip off the table. Brother. Marriage. Scared. Now we're scared. And the underlying energy, and I felt it had everything to do with, we've got to pay attention to the weekend energy, because it depends what happens during the week here. But the underlying energy is the star with the world, and then we have the Divine Masculine who's on his own here. He looks confident and he's preparing to go somewhere. So, and then we had the Oracle. The Oracle was going to tell us at the bottom here. Scared. The World card and Destiny. Wow. Okay, so Destiny's at play at Wednesday. On Wednesday. Destiny's going to be at play here. Okay. It feels like the Divine Masculine's scared that you're going to, bite his head off about something. The reason I say that is there seems to be blood. Hang on a second. Hang on. This might not be the Divine Feminine. But the angel has got blood as well. Destiny. Something's changed. Wednesday. The Divine Masculine's being conflicted even though he wants to communicate with the Divine Feminine. Okay, early part of the week. Wednesday comes and it's like something's changed. This, the actual angel here, her book is golden. So that's kind of like, I want to say the truth. If you have a look at the same character in the World card, she looks like she has blood around her mouth. Now this one in the middle here, looks like she's been on a vampire feast, sucking the blood. I feel like they don't look great. Like, as in the fixed elements. They look like they've been at war. And then this looks a lot calmer. It's all to do with this person in the centre here. So, scared in reverse. The masculine could be scared about how you're actually going to react. When the marriage come out and then the brother, it felt like it was a secret, but I feel like a brother could have got in the way of a marriage. And something about the Divine Masculine being scared. But they're all studying here, so I feel like the lessons learnt, but it's all to do with, I feel like the Divine Feminine here being viewed as like this angel, this star. And it feels like you deserve to know the truth. Yeah, there's hidden secrets. Ooh, there's a bit of a hair that's gone astray here. Ah, and more. Let me just see if I can just tuck it to one side. That might be better. I think that's better. I'll listen then. I can hear more clearly. Okay. Oh, Lucy. Yeah, I know. Just leave the hair. Hidden secrets. Okay. So we just leave it. No, we'll get a journey of love for Wednesday. I'm listening. So that's a bit of a heads up, isn't it? Divine Feminine is to practice your listening skills. Distant Shores. Did we have this one yesterday as well? It came out with Sacred Convergence. So it's something about the past 2 days, maybe messages. 18. Your soul is yearning for more. This is Wednesday. The divine is all, and there are no limits to what can be experienced by the soul. The soul is so hungry for divine reunion that it will seek out whatever is needed to get there. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. Even if that means journeying to strange or exotic shores for expanded experience, you may be feeling this soul impulse as an urge to travel. That's this card here, isn't it? Excuse me. You may be feeling this soul impulse as an urge to travel, to try something new, to let go of the limitations of your mind in how you see your current life, and to begin to see the new in what was once familiar. The art of the passionate soul is to be able to see that which is new and fresh, even in what is known, though sometimes we can use the help of a fresh vista to inspire the mind to open and the heart to be ready to receive more. It's time for you to reach for the distant shores that are calling to you now, beloved. Don't pack your bags with too much, though. You will travel light and easy with less baggage, and you'll need plenty of space to receive that which is new. And I feel that's energy, why I feel so light, so that I'm preparing to receive the new. This oracle brings you a message. You will benefit greatly from travel right now. You may travel through the mind, reading journals of faraway lands or times, or watch a film that transports you. Moving your body to a different place is another way, bringing fresh energy by unplugging you for a short time from what you know, to plug you in a different circuit so that you may receive different energy. So when the opportunity to travel arises for you soon, whether it be a jaunt far away or a day in a different place, take it. Don't worry if it doesn't seem practical. The divine is so much more important, intelligent and capable of genius than what mere logic would have us believe. That was like me taking my car for a little spin. Don't worry if it doesn't seem practical. The divine is so much more important, intelligent and capable of genius than that mere logic would have us believe. Should we read this poem for Wednesday? I waited for dawn, not wanting to go, but knowing I soon would have to leave. I waited for the first light, listening, joining with you on each breath and each exhale. I watched as morning came, as you gently stirred, knowing our love was not measured in time, not the minutes that quickly passed, or the hours as departure approached. How I wanted to linger, how I wanted to tell you that this moment would last forever, and whisper one more time, I love you. And then you held me and said it first, and goodbye no longer mattered. Let's have a look into Thursday then. What's going on Thursday? The voice is low. How low can you go? What does that mean? How low can you go? Well, we have greed. And we have you are my sunshine and you're my best friend. Thursday. Have you spent the night together Wednesday? Okay. Flattered. In reverse. I reckon you're all got little bluebirds flying around your head. It's like you've been bonked on the head. You're dazed. Star dazed. Okay. Flattered. So what's gone on? Looks like someone may have taken a leap of faith here. we're not knowing too much. Someone's packed light, and just have all this energy with them, then it's a new energy. There's a blending with temperance. So there could be a reconciliation on the cards for Wednesday, going into Thursday, because it said that goodbye no longer mattered. Okay. Oh, sort the hair out. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's try that side. Can we, let's get a Channel of Love card here. Greed. Never can say goodbye. I never can say goodbye, gown boy. Ooh, no, no. Never can say goodbye. No, 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 no. Too much romance here. Oh, Mr. Lover, lover. Honestly, you're both feeling flattered. Your friendship's back on point. You are my sunshine, so someone's woken a very happy mood on Thursday. They were greedy overnight. Got that good dosing. Beyond flattered. Okay, they're like in love, Mr. Romantic. Let's get a journey of love. Across the waters. Well, we had distant shores, so what happened? Did someone cross the waters? 23. You are being called across the waters as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitude, your expectations, and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. It can seem like such a lot to navigate. Sometimes our waters feel overcrowded, as if swarms of people were descending into the ocean on a sweltering hot day. Someone's built up a sweat. Hardly finding a space in the water to cool ourselves, we can feel as though there is just no room for faith, trust, peace and love. There is just too much happening in that water. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, serene, giving, echoing, a gentle dispensation of grace. You are being called across the waters, out from an overcrowded sea, into the cool spaciousness of the endless lake. So it's time to let go of some mental clutter, some attitudes, some thoughts. Ask for help and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of healing colour. Just imagine them cascading down, around and through you like a waterfall. It's a bit like you're moving to a new neighbourhood in a cleaner and more spacious town. It might be a bit unfamiliar at first, but soon enough you'll enjoy the difference. There's some movement here. A new neighbourhood in a cleaner and more spacious town. This oracle brings you a message. It is your time to think about something in a different light. Soon you will have a shift in perspective, and the feeling of overwhelm, stress and just too much going on will be replaced with serene trust and peacefulness. Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep, quiet serenity within. Do whatever happens. Do whatever helps you dive deep to find it. Dance, take some rest, meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love, make music. In that quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind you, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. Let's read the poem. Woo, it's deep, Thursday, deep. Inhaling the soft scent of promised taste, the nectar moist upon my lips, I savour each sip across my tongue, dwelling in the moment's pleasure. Warm and sweet, bathed in tingling thirst, I find myself wanting you. Wanting more. You're going to have to know how to handle this, guys. This is deep stuff, man. Okay. Let's calm the heart down a bit. I told you it was an intoxication in that one, Thursday. What's going on Friday? Might need some time apart. Jeez, man. Okay. Not forever though. It's like you don't need to say like goodbye. Let's have a look at Friday. Cherish. You can cherish this bond, not be afraid by it. Happy. Why stay in reverse? It's like it's double happiness. This is how I'm using this. There's no way in this world. I don't know. It's like I don't feel you can contain the happiness. You're going to burst. Whew, 8 of Cups. Wow. Who was in the void yesterday? It's like you were nowhere to be seen. Why is that? That's what the 8 of Cups is. Because you're with the 2 of Cups. It's like you're lost in the moment. Nothing else mattered. You just wanted more and more and more. You're both in the void. Losing your happy space, your happy place. Why are you not happy today? Can you not be together? That might be why. You just want more. Cherish it. You need to go away and adjust and allow that to settle in. Too much of a good thing all at once is overwhelming. So gradual. Okay, big step. Okay, yeah. Don't get stern again though. That's why you need to just kind of, because you're going to. You might have got closer than ever. It's like Neo's coming through. Come closer. No, I just can't pull myself away. Under this spell I can't break, I just can't stop. So it's not about getting angry with yourself because you're just like, you're wanting to dwell there. It's okay, you need to, this is a test. If it's not going anywhere, then there's no rush, is there? It's like patience, okay? But you are going to have to allow that energy that was created here on Thursday. Friday, I feel you're going to need to recoup by yourself. And otherwise you're going to scare yourself. Because when you're in the moment, okay? And the true, authentic you comes out, and then the next day you can start to dwell about that. And it's like, no. Just think, oh, what a moment. And you're going to have lots more like that. So, should we have a look at this weekend energy? Because we wasn't really sure what's going on at the weekend. And we have a wife, and we have envy, and then we have love struck. Oh, okay. Love struck, someone's picked up then. It's a wife, envy, wife. Could have two meanings. There could be a wife on the scene that sees on the Divine Masculine's face that he's love struck, because you're not really going to be able to hide that. This with the envy here, and so it could be who's put that look upon your face. You can tell. You can tell. Love struck, envy. Let's find out some more though, because I felt this could be maybe a proposal. Only because I'm feeling that there's a brother that's got in the way of a marriage. Yeah. Hidden secrets. This could be of the past. So love struck, envy. And I feel like the masculine's it's like every man's going to envy. Like the divine feminine. It's like, oh, what a night. Late December back in 63. This is something that he's not going to forget that. And he knows that, well, he feels every man's going to be envious of him because he's got himself the Empress. So this is Saturday. But this is shining, I feel, all over his face. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. So he's out and about with others. And it's like he's got a spring in his step. So it's all to do with Friday, how he actually handles that mentality on Friday. Are you going to cherish the happy moments and keep yourself bouncing along? Or do you have to put on this strict face? Well, envy, wife. Envious of my wife. Now that just takes me to a karmic energy snapping. So this may be, it could be an ex-wife who's going to be envious of the Divine Masculine's new wife. So he might be talking. He will have every right to talk, won't he, if he's got an ex-wife. It's a bit different if you've got a wife and you're talking about someone that you're wanting to be with. But so I'm feeling it's maybe a bit more of an ex energy. But it still will be upsetting for this ex. In a way, it feels like it could be upsetting for this ex to actually feel that the Divine Masculine, you know, could find love or maybe even better than her, Mrs. Mystic. That's the Divine Feminine's energy. But with the mysticism of it all, it's like someone's going to get a sniff of something. That there's love struck here in reverse. Perfect. Okay. Might be talking about your night. You are my sunshine. And that was on Thursday. It's like you allow this glow to keep you going. Okay. Until you meet again, it feels like that self-initiation. Okay. So after the event, you go away and you're going to initiate yourself. Okay. You are being touched by a wave of your own light in motion, and that's the remembrance of the Divine Feminine here, all that sunshine energy that you cherished in the moment. Can you feel the blessings and love that are flowing towards you from within you in an upsurging wave of love? And this is your own pure divine nature. You can choose to empower another as the carrier of your own divinity, of course, and sometimes, if you are not quite ready to recognise your own divine essence, this needs to be. At any moment, you can choose to recognise that it is you who are initiating yourself into love, that you are the being of light, the divine, that is drawing you forward into yourself. At any moment, you can choose to recognise yourself. Will this be such a moment? This oracle holds a message for you. There are many teachers on this path, some humble, some wise, some great companions on your life journey, and some who will enter in and out of your life quickly, perhaps imparting a helpful word or teaching you a more challenging lesson about trusting and relying upon your own wisdom. The greatest teacher, however, is life itself. What have you been talking about? Okay. The greatest teacher, however, is life itself. You can trust in your own experiences and know that it is the divine spark within you, the life within you, that is the one true teacher who carries you home in awakened reunion with the divine. How easy to love, the words flow when it is right. I dare not tell you. Okay. Well, let's have a look at Sunday. And then we're there, guys. It's a bit of a different reading today. Treat. Went for a treat on Sunday. Worried. In reverse. No need to worry. Okay. King of Cups is here. Looks like you're back on Sunday. That's what it looks like. Page of Wands. Okay. So, whatever happens Wednesday, well, really, we're looking from Thursday. It feels like the energy is going to shift for you, masculine. And but it looks like it's just a couple of days you need to recoup, find your balance, allow yourself to settle into the energy. King of Cups is the king of emotions, but he needs to be emotionally balanced. Okay, passion. And worried. Try not to worry, most definitely. Don't let worry slip in there. That will screw up your plans because you've got a treat in mind. Okay. A change of direction. Okay. So you may have changed plans. Why are you worried about changing your plans? Let's find out a bit more. There's a treat. Maybe if you're living in the now, you don't really know what tomorrow will bring. So maybe you thought that Sunday was like off the agenda, which might have been why you were like worrying and you wanted to kind of stay and cherish that because you didn't know when you were next going to get it. It looks like there's a change of direction. Looks like, so it's a nice surprise. It seems like it's a surprise for you. You can have a treat It's like you freed up your time. Mr. Sensitive. Okay. So again, you have this fear of going back. Was it just a moment? But you want to go for like round 2. You want to have a look into this a bit more, especially now that you're settled. This is so much about taking baby steps. And Mrs. Encouragement. So you're liking the energy. It boosts you. You're understanding, that you love the Divine Feminine, and her, with her being around you, it seems to make you feel fantastic. And it boosts you. And you're wanting more. Okay. Let's have a look at the journey of love, and then I'm just going to end on a Vernie message. You just see the Divine Feminine's beauty here. You're sensitive because you're in love. It's like the horses are going, no, I'm not. It's like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're head over heels in love. I'm not. You are. And that's okay. Just go easy with yourself, though, because it can be overwhelming. Okay? But that's really where you'll get to. It's like, oh, fuck, I'm just in love. Just deal with it. Just in love. 58. Yes, I know. Easier said than done. But once it's done, oh my goodness, it becomes so easy. Yeah? So, we're talking about that Divine Feminine, aren't we, of yours? We are. To celebrate the Divine Feminine is to honour her beauty, her endless bounty, and abundant creativity. You are a vehicle of her beauty. This is radiance that has nothing to do with soul-destroying cultural stereotypes based on physical appearances. It is the radiance that comes from feeling beautiful within, of allowing all that you are to shine through you and be witnessed in the world. You are being asked to let the inner beauty become one with your physical self. You don't have to change the way you look to become more of the divine beauty that you are. You just need to change the way you look at yourself. Behold the divine within you. So there's this nervousness here, worried about going back again. Will it be the same? Will the Divine Feminine, was it as good as what she made it out to be? Okay. So you are in the process of healing past wounds about your appearance, your body, and your sexuality, finding purity in all of yourself and becoming ready to share that with others in a deeper and more open way, without shame or self-criticism. Take your time and fall in love with what you are. Then you can become not the victim of others' own projected shame, but the love necessary for the shame of the world to heal. This oracle indicates a significant change in self-perception taking place within you, an ability to love and accept yourself more completely than you ever have before, quite simply because you have grown and there is more divinity awakened in your heart than ever before. The nature of the divine is love, and you are realising that you don't have to change to be beautiful. All this development to grow swiftly and embrace your uniqueness, beloved. You are an exquisite. Did I say all this development to grow swiftly? It says allow this development to grow swiftly and embrace your uniqueness, beloved. You are an exquisite flower in the heavenly garden. And it's like your Divine Feminine picks you. Let's read the poem. It's for Sunday. How many times I've looked in your eyes and sailed away beyond my dreams to a sheltered thought on a quiet beach where the sand is soft as flour. You may never know this place, and someday, when you look in my eyes, I will tell you. Let's do a roomie, and then I'm going. Excuse me. How are we doing for time? 14:09. Just see cat hair everywhere. Cat hair. lilies. No, it's Jasper, isn't it, who's been with me? Okay, sorry Lily, it's just white hair. Right, let's have a look at a message from Rumi. It's like it just lit up. It's like I haven't really looked at myself. It's a bit bright. How many? There's 2 here. Okay. How long have I been on for? 1 hour, 5 minutes, 25 seconds. Celestial Rose of Mar. 10. I'm not looking what's underneath just yet. Oh, the impossible made possible. It's the card before. Celestial Rose of Mar, excuse me. Here comes. Could be this bitterness we're about to talk about. Let's get the words out. It's the glare. Don't give them a glare. Don't give them a glare. The taste of bitterness becomes sweetness in love. The searching in the dark finds the light of faith revealed in love. Love transforms thistles into jasmine. Love layers heaven as gifts us with wing and gives. We have to love. We're going to talk about love, yeah? The taste of bitterness becomes sweetness in love. The searching in the dark finds the light of faith revealed in love. Love transforms thistles into jasmine. Love layers heaven and gifts us with wings to soar into its mystery. Love transforms our every thought into a desire of the heart. O love, how divine is your luring. Beauty flows from your unseen face. Your very nature is radiant with joy. You manifest vibrant hues in every flower. Your touch dazzles all creation. Every particle is attracted toward you, longing to unite and dwell in you. The Divine Mother offers me her rose. How rich that gift may be. I tear my flesh on its thorns and my blood flows. I curse myself for carelessness, and yet in my desire to grasp this gift, it happens again and again. Then I realise such is its scent, its beauty. How can I be tentative in my approach? My senses are drenched in beauty, and I long to inhale the exquisite perfume, to reach for the velvet dew of the petals, soft and delicate under my touch. Perhaps I will be scraped and I will bleed, yet that is not enough. Yet that is not enough to deter me, to prevent me from accepting this gift. The magnificence of the bloom renders the struggle to enjoy it as a worthy, noble, essential pursuit. Of course I understand something so precious must be protected. It must be allowed to live, more than this, to thrive. So those thorns are hooks that allow full growth for those that will bear the pain of the ascent to the rose's blooming heart. And those thorns are barbs that keep away those that would consume the creation without appreciating its worth or beauty. So sorry if that's been glaring for a long time. Yes, those forms. What forms are we filling out? Yes, those thorns serve essential purpose. I cannot begrudge them, for I love the rose, and so I love what is necessary for her to be. So I love the thorns too. That's lovely. Let's read this other card. What is it? A new gown. We'll just read the beginning part. Card number 18. Sacred union after, guys. Weary and consumed by longing, I was caressed by my beloved last night. My wounded soul was set free when I tasted the sweetness of love. My spirit was lifted at once. I surrendered my life with overflowing. My spirit was lifted at once. I surrendered my life while overflowing with joy, and my vision was filled with light. Love said, "Don't feel so hopeless, my weary and gloomy one, for my generosity is beyond forgetting those devoted to me. See how boundless divine justice can be. Behold my immeasurable kindness. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished at once. A new and glorious robe of honour was placed on my shoulders. Love offered me the power of new vision and the transforming touch of divine generosity, and placed the chalice of eternal wine in my hand. Rumi. I have the perfect gift for you. It is a gown of new colours, of colours perfectly suited to you and no other. The colours of this gown will make your eyes sparkle and gleam, as though they were more beautiful than the most precious of gems. The colours of this new gown will make your skin seem luminous, as if lit from within. For of course it is, beautiful angel. Your complexion is radiant with the light of life. Your hair will shine with lustre, and your entire being will be complemented by this gown, as it enhances your beauty in all ways. So hold on no longer to that shabby, tattered cloak so unworthy of you. Cast it off. Let me grace your shoulders now with this royal robe instead, that you may shine beautifully as befits a royal child of divine parentage. Lovely reading. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Have yourself a fantastic Monday, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.